Please subscribe to the English Web and do not forget to click the bell icon to stay notified at all times. Hey there, happy birthday. I hope you have a great time and that you get all the success. May all your dreams come true and have a blast. Wait, whose birthday is it, by the way? Hello everyone, welcome back to the English Web. I am Bhagyashree. In today's video, I shall be talking about how to write a special birthday message. Now, the reason why I use the word special is because a perfect birthday message does not exist. It all depends on who you are wishing, the kind of a bond that you share with the person, and the kind of emotions that are involved in your wish. But all I can do is share tips to help you enhance your message, your birthday message, and add to it in the way that I can. So I have a list of 5 tips and suggestions that I would like to share in the video. So yeah, keep watching. So the first tip is including the name of the person. Now it doesn't matter if it's just a simple happy birthday or if it's like a big 2 or 3 line message. Please include the name of the person that you are wishing. It does matter if you are using the name of the person. The reason why I'm saying this is because the person must feel that the message is meant for him or her, and it shouldn't appear like a standard message, So never forget to add the name of the person. If you're addressing somebody as, with a different title, like say for example, sir, madam, uncle, auntie, that's fine. But please use that, okay? It makes a world of a difference, and it makes the message more personal and customized. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is try to avoid using common words like great, amazing, rocking, etc. We are all so accustomed to using words like, great or amazing. They sound redundant, they're commonplace. So instead, I would suggest that you use words like pleasant, fulfilling, or hopeful, words that, or delightful for that matter. These words are less commonly heard, and they sound all the more interesting. And they will always add a different sort of a charm if you use them in a birthday message. Third tip is try to use comparative words. When I say comparative words, I mean that if you're using something like happy in your message, use happier. If you are using, say, fun, use funner instead. It just enhances your message. You're trying to compare the years that went by or the current year with the year that's coming ahead, and if you're trying to wish them better, it just sets your message apart. The fourth suggestion is avoiding the use of abbreviations. Now, people commonly use something like HBD to signify happy birthday, or something like SUM to say some. So try and avoid doing that. It just devalues your message and the efforts that you put in to write a message. It does not give a good impression, okay? It just shows that you are lazy and you don't really mean what you are saying. So the last one is encouraging the use of terms like decade, quarter, or century in place of numbers. Now, when I say this, I mean that if you are using numbers like say 20 or 30 or 25, you can instead replace those numbers with something like decade. So if you're using 20, you can say 2 decades. Or if you're using 25, you can replace that with quarter. So that sounds very interesting, and it shows that you've taken a lot of efforts, and you are thinking about the person while you are writing the message. So I've tried to compile all the suggestions into one birthday message, and yeah, let's see what it says. The first quarter of your life is down. Now that indicates that someone has just turned 25 years old. Here's wishing that the next 65 days spell delight and triumph. I have tried to use the word here's instead of just starting the sentence with wishing, because that's very common. This just adds a little more excitement. Here's wishing that the next 365 days, I could have written 1 year, but I thought, 365 days would sound more quirky. Uh, Spell delight and triumph. Now, instead of using something like rocking or amazing or success, I have replaced those words with delight and triumph. I have retained the essence of, the message, and at the same time I've tried to experiment with different words and make it more personal. And many happier returns of the day, Aisha. So I've used a comparative word over here and also the name. So this ensures that the message is just complete in itself. You've added all the elements. You also mentioned the name of the person. You also induced, you've used different words. You've also, and at the same time, I would also say that, you do not always need to mention or write happy birthday. This is self-explanatory. If you're mentioning something like the first quarter of your life is down, it means that someone has turned 25. You don't need to say happy birthday again. In fact, I would encourage you all to use something like this if you all can, instead of just writing a plain happy birthday. So I hope you all liked this video, and if you all did, please do not forget to like this video. Do comment below and let me know if there's anything else that you would want me to address. Do not forget to share this video and subscribe to the English Web. I shall see you guys very soon. Goodbye.